All right, we're back for part 2, Volcano Island. We're going to be doing some cheese from the cheese factory from sheep's milk. It's interesting, but it's a good little process. Let's go ahead and get in this here Ford and head on down. Go down to my sheep farm. It's a rugged little thing. Nice little drive through the countryside. We'll be hitting the town here in a minute. If I don't wreck this thing. Go through the little volcano town. Let's go over to the barn area and set up. First, take a little tour around a little bit. I want to see what it looks like. There's my barn areas. Got my sheep pens. We got some milk already, but sheepies, making a little sheep milk. Well, the first thing we got to do is we got to go out and cut some grass, feed the sheep. Of course, I got my case and I got my mower loader, grass loader. It cuts and loads. Fabulous. Go over to my grass pastures. Oh, great. Looks like it's ready. And we gotta turn it on, turn the mower on. What I like about this thing is you ain't gotta be, you ain't gotta go straight lines, zero lines. You do what you want to do. I'm just gonna fill it up a little bit. Restarting here. Yeah, it's a little case tractor. Nice little lawnmower setup. I like this setup because it loads, and you know why it's cutting it. It's really nice. Because you can do grass fields, and I believe it lets you do the Ingame grass fields too. You can get all this wild grass, cut grass, whatever they call it. But you can go anywhere. I planted grass fields just to have them for the sheep. But you can go all over your property. You don't even have to put down grass fields. That's what's nice. And grass always grows back. So if you plant a field, once you plant it, you're done. It'll come back. Unlike wheat, oat, and all them other fields where you have to replant them, sow them, fertilize them, all that. Grass, all you gotta do is plant it and it'll come back. So for sheep, it's just a one-time investment, or don't. You can go along the roadsides or out in them open fields and everything and cut your grass. That's one thing I like about the sheep. You can get the wool. The wool's the biggest producer. This sheep milk, you can make a lot of money on this sheep milk. I'm gonna stop doing, you know, some of the other productions, start putting these regularly on my farm. Because all you gotta do is feed them grass, and they produce sheep milk, and the sheep milk, I'll show you, you can make a lot of money from the sheep milk. We're gonna turn it into the cheese factory, or, you know, that milk factory where it has sheep milk, and then we're gonna gather cheese. But this sheep milk makes you a lot of money if you just got the patience to go back once in a while, feed them, they produce it, you stockpile that stuff up, and while you're out farming, you need money, you just go turn this sheep milk in, and you'll pretty much get out of the hole of any debt you got. It's not real fast. I mean, it does take its time making that sheep milk, but it definitely pays off in the long run. And that's what's nice about this grass. You don't have to, you know, uniformly cut it. It comes back. It doesn't care where you cut it at. As long as you're gathering grass, you can just go all over the place, you know. Cruise around, turn when you want. Alright, I'm gonna go over there and feed the sheep. Now, I think they've all got food, but they may take some more. They take quite a bit, actually. But see, I can go off past your line. I can just cut along the line here. It'll come back, but for a while it's cut. But like I said, see, you don't have to have a grass field. You can go anywhere to get grass for your sheep. Or you feed it to the cattle. Anything that takes grass. Let's turn all this off. Go over here and dump some in this one. Good, the grass trigger came up. This is nice because it's not a tipper. It just lifts up the back. That makes it nice for a lot of these areas because you can't get underneath them awnings. So unless you do an open pasture, you're stuck under these awnings, and it does not like tippers at all. But it's not bad. See, you know, little trigger come up good. Been having issues with triggers here lately. I think I had 300 sheep, no, 120 sheep, something like that. I think it's 120 sheep in these. But I mean, for 120 sheep, they, we'll find out, but they produce a lot of sheep milk if you let them go. Oh, good, it took it all. Good, into that. We'll turn this in, back into my barn. Let me see what we got. I'll plant it over. I usually back in, but I'm on. Let's see. Oh, all right. Here's my wagon, my case of my wagon. This thing is like, oh no, this is the vent. This is the vent. That's good enough. It'll do. Well, let's go see how much of this sheep milk. Interesting. Woo, packing it up. Good. All right. Maybe you get a whole full trailer on this one. Ugh, let me get a view of it. So one hit, just about. That's 12,000 liters. That's more than enough to get us started. Let's go make a run to the cheese factory. Drop off our sheep milk. Back through town a little ways here. It should already be producing some cheese. We should be able to pick some up. Alright, let's see here. Let me see if I can finagle this trailer in there today. Oh, it wants to be silly. Missed it by that much. Alright, let me see if I can. Alright, one more time. Okay, no triggers come up, but I did hit the unload. And so it put it in there. And the problem is I still have sheep milk, but let's go I don't really have a storage for that. No, it's alright. Let's just sell a little bit that we got here. I didn't want to give a spoiler alert or anything. Okay, get rid of that. Now, let's go up there and see if we can get them cheese pallets and see what kind of money we made on this sheep milk. Oh, another. Yeah, a little tight corner here. This clay is just driving me mad. It's a good boy. Wasn't no easy way of doing that. Hard one, I get it hard. There we go. Looks like it's picking up quite a bit. Just check out the store, see how much we got of that. Plenty of that, plenty of that. Okay, we pretty much picked up all of it for now. Alright, that tells me we got the rid. Okay, we pretty much got it all. Now there's a place to sell it here somewhere in this town. Let's see where we're at. Oh yeah, it likes me going through this town. Where's it at? Is this it? No triggers popping up again. Well, let's see if we can unload it. All right, cheese. How much are we making on cheese today? $90,000 on a trailer load of cheese. And it wasn't even full, but that's about right. Close to $100,000 in cheese. That is crazy. Well, let me go back down here. I'm going to show you that versus that's a trailer load of cheese. Let's see what a trailer load of sheep milk will bring you. So if you don't want to bring your sheep milk up here and make cheese, let's see what a trailer load of just the sheep milk brings you. Let's fill this here trailer up with sheep milk. Go over here and fill the rest of this up so I can get these pallets clear to this pin. right, sheep milk. Let me see if there's a... Yeah, always save, always save. We got tons of sheep milk. Sheep milk going in. Get plenty of it. Let me see if there's a sell point for sheep milk. Maybe the same spot. I don't know if they have a separate one for sheep milk or not. Let's see. Yep, yeah, we do. It's got a directory. Looks like the cheese store. Yeah. The stand. There we go. I think that's just where we were at. Okay. Well, let's go over here and see how much they give us for this sheep milk. They gave us 90,000, close to 100, if we'd had a full trailer. So it's between 90 and 100,000 for cheese. Now I want to know what these guys will give me just for a trailer load of sheep milk. Clear it. Oh, give me problems. Here we go. Should have brought the case. I brought the fin. Come on. Let's see. Sheep milk. And the verdict? And only gave us 44,290. Interesting. So we made a lot more on the cheese. I thought we'd make more on that cheese. I'm gonna try that again. I gotta sell everything. Oh no, that's perfect. 40 grand. So if you want to make the money in the sheep milk, got to bring it over to the cheese factory. Got to make that cheese. That's good. Well, here's my sheep farm. Nice view. It's by the lake, by the ocean. Nice water area. Pick up some more sheep milk. See, it produces it pretty fast. Just kind of curious. Let's go off beat here. We've already, all right, I've showed you everything to do with the sheep milks. I got another direct silo over here, or buying silo over here. It's a little different. Let me see if it'll fill up with sheep milk. Sure, I haven't tried it with this. Oh, there we go. Bingo! We got sheep milk. Let me go here to this sell everything. Make sure it's on there. Alright, let's sell that sheep milk. Get to sell everything. 36,000. Keep that in mind. 36,000. We made more over at the other place. 40,000, so a few $1,000s more. Now I'm gonna put, if it'll take it. Let me see. Let me run through here. It may not. It may. Oh, there we go. Regular milk. So this is if you were at your cows. This is as if you went over to your cows, grabbed their milk, whatever you got. I'm using my trailer as a base. Let's see if I just went over to my cows. Let's see what the difference is. $36,000. Same. So it depends on what you want to do. Milk's milk, I reckon. Well, this here is my farm. Glad you stuck around. Pretty simple, easy going. I'll have to see what I'm gonna be up to next. But glad you guys stuck around. We're gonna head back to the main hub and see if we're gonna make another video or if this is it. I got a feeling this one's it for Volcano. Not much here. And by the way, that the in-game sheep milk farm there, the little milk pen, doesn't work. Those are mine. So I forgot to let you know that at the beginning. My apologies, but I wanted to show you it working, but find out that right before I made this video I found out that it doesn't work. I always put my own, but to find out that the in-game sheep farm didn't work. So I did put my own down. I already had my own down, and I went to go use it as a third wheel just to have it, and it doesn't work. So I don't know if it's a mod problem, you know, with the map or what they got going on. That's it per usual. I usually always put my own stuff down, and I don't worry about the in-game stuff because you never know. But if you get interested in it, just remember you got to put your own stuff down for the sheep pens if you want to milk sheep pens. And I got them off the mod hub. This is PS4 console. There is no PC cheats or links or downloads from other third sites or second sites. It's all Giant software, Fs22 mod hub. That's the way we roll. Well, I hope you liked it. Push a like, share, subscribe, whatever I got going on there, I don't know. But I'd appreciate any help I can get. This is Console Sheep Farm. Y'all have a good day, and goodbye.